7delaan teasers. May 2007, 7delaan teasers TVSA. 7delaan teasers, the first, the original, the one and only, TVSA soapy teasers, brought to our beloved community of soapy fans since 2006. Coming up on 7delaan in May. Tuesday the 1st of May, episode 1427. The magnitude of Gertz, Det hits Ubaz and Hilda. Desi is busy with the last preparations for the photo session. Neville organizes a family meeting. Tanny Raidman's feud with Matron continues. Wednesday the 2nd of May, episode 1428. Themba is confused about Aggie. Charmaine is very busy making plans for the wedding. Jan Hendrik is worried about his meeting with the bank. Diederik has good news for Ubaz and Hilda. Rino suspects that all was not as it seemed with Matron's father. Thursday the 3rd of May, episode 1429. Everyone is in a buzz about the latest plans for the relaunch of the boutique. Xander makes plans for himself and Vanessa. Themba discovers that Aggie is much more than just a cleaning lady. Charmaine is worried about Vanessa. Friday the 5th of May, episode 1430. Xander convinces Vanessa to stay in Hillside. Desi and her team are excited about the success of the previous evening. It's the day of the boat race and Marco is dealing with one crisis after another. Jan Hendrik receives good news from the bank. Monday the 7th of May, episode 1431. Charmaine and Vanessa toss blame around. Themba confronts Aggie. Vanessa tells Felicity about the wedding. Mandela and Matron plan to teach Tanny Raidman a lesson. Rino's suspicions about Matron's father are confirmed. Tuesday the 8th of May, episode 1432. Charmaine decides to go with Neville to America after all. Vanessa wonders whether she made the right decision. Altus hires more personnel for Bruinwaves. Paula tries to comfort a heartbroken Aggie. Wednesday the 9th of May, episode 1433. Charmaine prepares for the big day. Matron enjoys her revenge on Tanny Raidman. Vanessa is torn about the situation with her mother. Xander tries to convince her to be the one to take the first step. Thursday the 10th of May, episode 1434. Matron makes plans to get her memoir published. The young crowd can't stop talking about the wedding. Themba makes an important announcement. Rino has shocking news for Matron. Friday the 11th of May, episode 1435. Marco arrives for his first day at Bruinwaves. Paula decides it's time to officially celebrate Xander and Vanessa's wedding. Hilda is worried about the tension between Vanessa and Charmaine. Monday the 14th of May, episode 1436. Hilda organizes a farewell dinner. Rino seeks advice from Jan Hendrik. Matron tries to make sense out of everything. Xander tries to convince Vanessa to go and say goodbye to her mother. Paula meets the new editor of the Hillside Times. Tuesday the 15th of May, episode 1437. Hilda reaches out to Vanessa. Marco is very confident about his new job. Matron no longer wants to go ahead with her memoirs. The new editor arrives at Hillside Times. Alice confronts Aggie about Themba. Wednesday the 16th of May, episode 1438. Desi wonders whether it's a good idea for Jan Hendrik to continue with his plans without Madel's permission. Matron makes an important decision. Alice makes peace with Aggie. Thursday the 17th of May, episode 1439. Paula convinces Hilda to attend a talk about cake decorating. Jan Hendrik's plans for Theron and Terreblanche might not go ahead. Madel is impressed with Felicity's new range. Rino receives a letter from Emma. Friday the 18th of May, episode 1440. Paula is not in the mood for Brant as she pretends to be sick. Brant gives Mandela permission to go ahead with his research. Rino is still struggling to get hold of Emma. Esther arrives in Hillside. Monday the 21st of May, episode 1441. Bruinwaves gets yet another contract. Ubaz receives a lesson in body language. Felicity announces that she's moving out. Cabello is still making no progress concerning Alice. Peter Smith performs in the club. Tuesday the 22nd of May, episode 1442. Miss South Africa visits the boutique. Everyone has their own theory about Rino and Emma. Hilda talks to Diederik about his body language. The girls plan a surprise for the boys. Brant realizes there's more to Mandela's hijack story. Wednesday the 23rd of May, episode 1443. Felicity's running around trying to get a dress ready on time. Maria comes to the rescue for the guys. Jan Hendrik goes for a job interview. Mandela finds out more about the hijack syndicate. Thursday the 24th of May, episode 1444. Desi convinces Jan Hendrik that they have to talk about his mother. Hilda is worried about Brant and Paula's body language. A mysterious lady arrives in Hillside. Matron and Esther get to know each other better. Friday the 25th of May episode 1445. Marco is confident about his proposal. Brant is worried that Mandela will discover some information that should rather be kept secret. Esther confronts Matron. Jan Hendrik wonders about the mysterious woman. Monday the 28th of May episode 1446. Felicity's dress for Miss South Africa is a huge success. The puzzle about the mysterious woman is still not solved. Paula and Brant butt heads. Matron doesn't know how to handle the situation with Esther. Tuesday the 29th of May episode 1447. Rino returns from Spain. Hilda still can't find anyone that needs her help with body language lessons. Jan Hendrik finds a confusing clue about the mysterious lady. Paula wonders if Brant is really who he says he is. Wednesday the 30th of May episode 1448. Marco struggles with a quote and refuses to go to Altus for help. Paula and Aggie try to unravel Brant's secret. Matron and Maddle share their family problems. Thursday the 31st of May episode 1449. Tension is running high in the Terreblanche household. Esther struggles to come to terms with the news about her father. Mandela is frustrated because he cannot continue with his story. Desi wonders if Rino is hiding something. Add these 7delaan updates to your TVSA favorites. Click here to find out how. Comments. Only TVSA members can reply to this thread. Click here to log in or register.